Welcome to sports. UTC introduced its new football coach, Tom Arth, to a warm welcome. Arth's goals are all the way to the top. He says he looked at three things before saying yes to the job: UTC's academic programs, the people, saying he knew something special was happening here, and the quality of the football program. Applause greets Coach Tom Arth, his wife Lauren, and their 5 children. The 35-year-old Arth takes over UTC's football program in good standing. He wants more.
My goal as a coach, our goal as a coaching staff is going to be to bring a national championship to Chattanooga. That is a goal, and I believe a reality, and something that we will work tirelessly for every single day.
He turned Division III John Carroll University from a losing program to a strong winning one. This past season, Arth was named Division III National Coach of the Year. He played at John Carroll and in the NFL. He backed up Peyton Manning for 3 seasons at Indianapolis. Freshman defensive back Rashawn Freeman, who played at Ooltewah, was at the introduction.
He seems like a great guy. He obviously has a great track record, and I have total confidence in him.
Athletic Director Dave Blackburn immediately connected, saying Arth was a leader who knew what good looked like.
People get tied up in names, big names. And many of the big names are great, but I think you have to look past the name and look at the engine, if you will, look at the motor, look at the craft.
He sees a big difference between wanting national championships and the will to win one.
Because to want something requires nothing, requires absolutely nothing. It requires no commitment, it requires no sacrifice. But to will, that takes investment, that takes sacrifice, that takes action.
Now, his most pressing concerns are rounding out his coaching staff. He's close to doing that, reaching out to commits and recruiting. Now, Arth noted the hotbed of recruiting in Georgia, Atlanta, and South Georgia specifically, also Alabama, but says the most important thing is Tennessee. Got to take care of the home state. Meanwhile, Tennessee offensive lineman Venzel Boulware is not eligible for the Music City Bowl due to academics. A reporter asked Butch Jones today about Leonard Fournette and Christian McCaffrey. Those star running backs are skipping their bowl games to avoid any risk of injury before the draft. Now, Butch declined to comment about them, but spoke about his own players that are likely headed to the league.
Derek Barnett has had one of the best bowl preparations he's had. I think you look at Cam Sutton. Cam Sutton has not been 100%, and yet he's out here every day grinding through it. The team is very, very important to him. You look at Alvin Kamara. You know, all these individuals, they've had good bowl preparations, and I've been very proud of them for that.
Now, Sports Director Dave Staley will be in Nashville for the Music City Bowl next Friday. Game kicks off at 3:30 in the afternoon. Number 1 Alabama is getting ready for its clash with number 4 Washington in the first playoff game. Jonathan Allen says the Tide are preparing for them like any other game. Allen and his teammates say they will not look past Washington like they say they did against Ohio State 2 years ago.
Our mindset is, we're just coming in, everyone's 0-0. I mean, no one's done anything. This is a whole new season, and all the teams that are in this playoff are really good teams. So, I mean, Coach Saban and all the coaching staff has really drilled that into our head.
Well, the Mocs are back on the floor tomorrow afternoon against Jacksonville State. They're ready to play after Saturday night's last-second heartbreaking loss at Vanderbilt. Coach Matt McCall says that type of loss against a Power 5 program could help down the course of a long season.
It's a different experience for us to go through, but again, you go through so many different experiences throughout the course of the year that, again, it's something we can learn from, we can pull from, and continue to get better as we move forward here. The one thing about this group is they're an extremely resilient group, so I don't think what transpired on Saturday night will carry over into this game on Wednesday.
So if you don't have any plans tomorrow at 2 o'clock, Jacksonville State and the Mocs in McKenzie Arena.
Sounds fun.
Sure.
All right, John, thanks so much.